dream that no one could save. A shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste. Months of rain and chest pain. Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Months of rain and chest pain. Tell me what's the plan?
Hey, Drusif, is it taking a while for your swamp to load up on your computer? Because this is still hasn't loaded yet. I'm wonder if I subscribed to it too quick by the time you sent me the new file. Yep, it's all that new trash. So you think I should just let it roll here for a minute? Because it's been going for like 6 minutes. I really like that trash, but we may have to get rid of some of it because I don't want to sit here and have to do this every time just for some trash in masks dump. Maybe we have to get rid of some of the thousands of piece trash bits. Bolts frozen? It is... Let's see. It is 36 here. It's not too terrible. Yeah, that's the thing, Drew. I force closed out right after we got done. And that was the second time of trying to load it. So I'm wondering if it's something with those wall sets or... I'm going to try to unsubscribe from the from the file real quick and resubscribe and see if that kind of helps. Unsubscribe. Okay, now let me subscribe back to it. Hold on 1 second. It's downloading it. Yeah, the file's up to 33 megabytes now. All right, now let's go back in and see what it took me a while, but not over 5 minutes. Yeah. That was a little over 5 minutes. Let me let it connect just to make sure. There we go. Play as Sandbox. All right, it's 7:11, so let's just give this a couple minutes here. If this still acts weird, I may have to go in and revert back to those original files. Hopefully this'll do it though. I mean, it's not GTA with their still 10+ minute loading screens. Okay. Sawdust currently building a castle. Just give it a couple minutes here, see if it... Because it never, it hasn't instantly loaded in for a while, but it definitely has never taken that long. Maybe we can leave like one big piece of that trash, but I think all those different piles are going to have to go. Oh, right, Jurassic. Let's at least get some music going here. Get some Planko music going. I started an overly ambitious jaguar habitat project I regret already, but it's going to be cool. That we know it will. As long as the animal is moving on the load screen, we'll be alright. Oh yeah, so if you get it done by Friday, what does Drew does those on Saturday? Arts 10-4, buddy. Hey, Holly. Running into a tad of a park loading issue. Boom, 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 boom. I think that's when Drew does those on Saturday mornings. Welcome, Silver Fox. I don't know, Drew. It's been almost 4 minutes. Be interesting to see if you go ahead and load it up if you can real quick and start taking out all of those trash piles. And then re-upload it and let's see if that's it. If that's not it, maybe I installed the wall sets wrong. I don't think so, though. Boom, 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 down, down. Yeah, Lion Rider had made a couple new wooden, old wooden wall sets. Drew has entered Planet Zoo. Watch it not load in for Drew anymore either. Damn it. This is what my computer does trying to load my big animal park. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I should have tested this before we jumped on, but it's never done this before. I thought we would be good. Yeah, project over. Sorry, guys. Hope you enjoyed the swamp. Sebris, hi, how are you? Coal Mine Zoo. We are playing this new game. You just watch this elephant animation. Old Drew's in there right now trying to delete us. Trying to delete some trash for us. I'm in! Giggity. I'll start deleting trash. Well, don't delete yourself. Computers have a mind of their own. That is true. Don't delete me. Hey, what's up, Heather? We're doing some behind the scenes maintenance real quick, and then we'll we'll try to jump back into this. Sorry, Primal, you missed it. Hi! There's Heather's official account. Can we get vultures and condors for a mod breakthrough? I'm still getting 50 FPS is the thing. Well, Drew, maybe it wasn't the trash. Maybe it's the the wall set. I mean, I'm pretty sure I put it right. I put everything right in the location you guys said. Hey, Sawdust is a wolf pup. Thank you, Sawdust. We'll get you added to the intro screen. Well, the Gator mod I've had it open and working, so that's been fine. The only thing I've done different here is I downloaded some wall sets. All right, Drew is telling me to force close here, which kind of frightens me, but let's close that. Hey, Silver Fox or Heather, get the Isaiah dude out of here. Go ahead and cut him off. Whatever you got to do. Rude ass. Do not want him back in here, please. Let's see here, Jurassic. This is just the regular Drew Swamp sandbox. This isn't the downloaded version. Yeah, sometimes you run into issues like this, but you don't need to be a dick about it. Bro, man. Again? Like, when the hell have I ever done this to you all? Let's see. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Bold. I'm thinking, because this would have opened by now, I think it's something with that wall set mod. Something is not right. Let me just see. I'm going to go in and just see if I can just open a blank map. And see if anything will open. Oh, Bold's shirt shipped for the weekend, and Heather got hers today, and Leaf got his cool little mug today. Let's just try to go into a blank desert. Huh. Oh no, Drew, it let us in that. What did you say the mod wall is? It's supposed to be the Australia wall set, I believe you said. Huh, no, it worked, Drew. It is just not letting me, because that's the new wall set. This is what Line Rider. See how it's a little more rustic looking? Really, really cool. But it's not letting me in the swamp, which is insanely odd. What was the brick one under, Drew? Do you remember? Because you sent me another one. Let's see if that one actually showed up. Classic brick. Ah, yes. So that one's there too. See how Line Rider's version has like a little more age to the brick? The grout lines aren't as clean. Maybe, Drew, see if you can, like you said, maybe redo it on a completely different save and upload it and just put it hidden to me. Try my updated file for the swamp then. I got rid of the trash. Okay, so hold on. I've got to back out of this completely one more time. Yeah, that unclean grout is cool. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me go into the workshop. Okay, so this, you're talking about the one you just updated at 720, Drew? Those are some fine bricks. Okay, I am downloading it again. Hey, Basic Builder. What's up? Okay, your newest one is downloaded now, Drew. Let's just jump in again and see if this gives us any issues, because those wall sets do look killer. So we know that's not the problem. Boom, down, down. All right, play a sandbox. Yeah, Level Wolf, you never know. Now remember, this zoo, even yesterday, it still takes a minute or so to load in usually, so let's see. I love your zoos. What's up, Jay Campbell? This amount of time, this still isn't odd. So we're still going okay-ish here. You know, maybe if this doesn't work, let's just we'll push the JWE stream, we'll push it forward a day and we'll just try to let out that Keratosaurus. We'll get back on this. We'll switch this out. We'll do this tomorrow after Drew has some time to debug it. If this fails, I'll make an entirely new save and upload for the zoo. Hey, Mama Ortega. Anyone else here have bagged milk? No, isn't that a Canada thing? Our milks are in jugs here. Silver Fox, are you ready for a emergency JWE stream? Maybe we'll let Drew try the new save before we totally rip it for tonight and get an F in the chat, but well, let's just see. Mass pump and dump. The only thing I think we do need some kind of swamp riverboat gas station, but we would need to name it after, like we would need to get another member. Like I know Drew was saying we hadn't done anything for K Nugget yet or Jonas. We've got our list. Holly snack time. Yeah, Drew, I think this would have taken me in by now. Fun story. I grew up on a dairy farm. We drank so much milk out our bones were so over-calcified. My brother broke his leg in football and played 2 more games before we knew. I've only ever heard of bagged milk because Jonty sent a picture to... I think Jonty sent a picture to me and Drew one time when he first moved to Canada, and he had bagged milk. I was like, ew. Yeah, we need to get something for Lion Rider for all his help. Jonah's jambalaya joint. Yeah, Drew, if you want to do one last ditch effort to save that as a brand new save, and I will download it. We'll give that a try, and if that doesn't work, we'll switch over to some Jurassic World Evolution for an hour or two, and we'll try to revisit this tomorrow. That is pretty cool you guys have hung out this long. Explore more Red Dead on the train we borrowed. We definitely could do that this week too. Don't really have anything planned for Thursday or Friday. Maybe we can make one of those a Red Dead night. Age of Empires 3 night. I think that's a fine idea. I'd love to see more train borrowing adventures. Oh, we could do us a Civilization night too. Ooh, Bold wants to do an Among Us stream. We played a little yesterday. That was fun. Please don't invade Canada. That'd actually be the worst possible thing. New file is up. Okay. If you say so. All right, Jurassic, hold on one moment. Updated save from 7:33 p.m. Okay, let me subscribe to that real quick. All right. Let's go in here and give this one more college try. One more try. Play as Sandbox. Let's keep our little fingers crossed. You know, honestly, I don't even drink that much milk anymore. I think I must have some form of lactose intolerance because it seems like it just completely tears my stomach to pieces. Like, I can get away with dipping Oreos in some milk, like my favorite thing in the universe. But I can't even really eat cereal much anymore without having a bunch of issues. You can have lactose sensitivity without being completely allergic to it. I think I am. Hello there, Micah. Micah's like, what's going on? Shouldn't you, like, almost be done with masks building by now? Oh, I used to love some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Apple Jacks, Fruity Pebbles. Ooh, I'm kind of making myself hungry. And so, at least, so Drew, are you thinking because we actually loaded into a blank sandbox, the wall set that I just installed is not my issue? It's something else. Maybe try loading Sienna to see if you have an issue with bigger zoos or just this zoo. Maybe let me do that, and what I'll do is I will completely close out of Steam as well. Let me completely shut Steam down. And go in and try to load Sienna. Okay, Steam is completely dead to me now. Well, Micah, we can't get Beyond Wolf to load. All right, I'm back in Steam. Let's go ahead and pull up Zoo. Oh no! Oh, there's the Planet Zoo startup crash. That's normal, typically. Down, down, down. We'll go into the save that was meant for Simply Savannah, but it wouldn't load on her computer. Everyone's favorite startup crash. Sorry, Drew. Yeah, the swamp is yours now. I got to move on. There's other stuff to do. Sorry. I mean, I could lend like creative consultations, but my part of the zoo is kind of looks like it's done for. I wash my hands of this nonsense. Metal Runa! Hi! Hi, how you doing? You know what, Primal? I dare say, I was having fun with you guys on, was it Sunday? That was pretty fun. Yeah, if this doesn't work, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and jump over to JWE. And I know a lot of you guys aren't here for that, so you don't have to stick around. But what I'll do is we'll play some JWE tonight, and when I get done with that, I will probably verify the integrity of all the files here. And because really, I mean, I know it loaded the walls up for us, but that's the only thing literally the only thing that's different from me not touching this 24 hours ago. So maybe I might have messed something up or deleted something, or so we'll see though. Area submitted TAF. They rejected it. I'm going to make my own swamp with blackjack and hawkers. Oh, wait. The normal swamp probably already has those. Could be, Emma. It might be having an issue. Since I never, like, it might be having an issue changing if I use those walls, changing them in game. You know? I think basically Drew has sabotaged me. Yeah. R.I.P. to R.I.P. to Planet Zoo. Let's get back over. We'll do some JWE. Kind of like when it has to recalibrate the animal pathing after an update with the walls. Drew was the imposter all along. Yes! Just like yesterday. Bold yesterday did a real good. She played an awesome imposter. She almost killed me. We had no clue she was the imposter. It's all right, Holly. We'll get it. We'll get it sorted. Let me just load into we'll load into our dino zoo. So you all knew we were going into a zoo, you just didn't know it was going to be a dino zoo. Down, 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 down. I can't figure out how to play it. So it did load for you, Bold. Huh, that's weird. But of course you don't have the walls set downloaded either, do you? You're still... All right, Heather, I totally forget. I know we've got the ACU center built now. And we need to go ahead and see if we can... Oh, we're ready to release this guy. Oh, yeah, so see, Bold doesn't have those. So you probably see a couple panda statues up in those trees, don't you? Bold, what's it feel like to actually be in that zoo? Is it as cool as you thought it would have been? Heather, we've got a Ceratosaurus coming out.
Watching you work? Now that's what I call entertainment.
All right, so what you all are saying we need to do, a Ceratosaurus. So we're going to tranquilize this guy, and then we're going to transport him over to his own, little exhibit. They're coming to get him. Oh, they missed. That one get him? Nope. That's a terrible shot.
Hey, Azza, how you doing?
Yeah, whatever.
Stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm hanging out here. Come on and help the winning team. Come on.
Have they got him yet? There he goes.
I am all about this show. These dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Depots rely on
Okay, Heather, so now do you remember
dinosaurs.
who actually moves them? Okay, the transport team.
What I'm saying is, let's get some fresh dinos
There we go. So now so they'll go pick him up. This one will come in and get him and take him to the new enclosure. Gotcha. Let's not try any more mods just for right now. Wow, that is some killer texture on that. I wish we had that in Planet Zoo. Like if they transported the animals with helicopters. Bring him down. They always miss the first couple times. All right, we're back up to $545,000, so we can afford. Let's go ahead and get another. Let's get a viewing gallery in here so they can really see him. Yes. Ah, good point. We need a gate here. There we go. Oh, wait, I did a ground feeder on accident. Let's see. Do we want to see the goat? Poor little goat. Run! Get out of here! You know, I did not see the teaser to the new Indiana Jones game. I know they just announced it today. Todd Howard, volumetric lighting Todd Howard is the executive producer over it, so... Whoa, these people are getting an up close. They're getting a good view. I don't feel good for that goat. This is freaking cool, though. I mean... And that, you know, that's what I was telling everyone in the original JWE stream. Like, don't you wish we had these kind of backgrounds in Planet Zoo? Like, I know you... Uh-oh. I know you have, like, the mountains and stuff in the background, but they're, like, look at the waterfall, and they're not, like, on top of you like they are here. Uh-oh. Like, I would love to design a zoo with the mountains, like, that close to my zoo. Like they really did an awesome job with really putting you like down in these valleys, you know. I put these rocks in here too. You can do a little bit of customizing now with trees and rocks. Not much, but anybody want to fill William Holmes in? Uh-oh. I don't think there's a way out of there for you, little fella. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't end well for him. Oh, now he's going to take a nap. So you think we need another one of those? I don't have enough money to do another one of those guys right now. Uh-oh, where do we have an electric issue at? Oh, I got you. I got you. Whoops. Am I going to have a substation right here? I'm guessing. Circle of life, I guess. What the hell? That's not good. Maybe that's why it was letting his neck clip through that. It's acting like that is not, it's not covered right there. I mean, that's kind of stupid. There's a substation box right here. You need another power plant. Not enough juice to go around. We just built a second one. Well, wonder if I could just upgrade this. Improved output. I think we're like aren't we like half a star away from getting past this island? One day left until Seabrus's hockey starts. Okay, Heather says, just make sure that everything is connected using the overview map. You need 3 stars? I just wonder what is stopping this. Because you'd think 2 power stations would be enough. Well, neither one of these have unused power. Oh, yep. Cerberus, I'm sure we'll get it. Unused power. That gave us 5 power. That fixed it, I think. Okay, that gave us all the power back. Weird. Weird. I'm kind of depleting all these, aren't I? Trust me, later on you want to do every mission, unlock stuff. It helps so much with later islands. Ooh. Savannah Banana! Simply Banana is here, and she's going to be like, this doesn't look like Planet Zoo. Oh, we do have enough for another one now, though. So William didn't move on to a new island until I unlocked whatever the first island had. Interesting. These guys are following each other around. That's cool. If you want all the dinos later, you need to unlock everything. And see, Heather, that was the original dumbest part about this to me, is even when, like, I didn't get the key and I went in and bought it myself, then come to find out Sandbox is locked. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, really, what the hell? And that is when I just kind of lost interest in the whole thing. I was like, so you have to play through all of the campaign to get Sandbox open. Seriously. That was just crazy to me. Ready to release? Have you all seen the glitch where the Stuthiomimus uses the Velociraptor model and animations? It's hilarious. It's kind of obscure though, so you probably won't. Hey, Silver Fox wanted me to go to Red Dead. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. I don't know. You all want me to stream some Red Dead until like 9? Then we'll take off. We could jump in there and steal a train or a horse or something. Get this guy tranked and moved next time. Alright, Simply Savannah called it. Let's get some Red Dead 2 action in. Yeah, we can move in there and fuck some shit up. Oh god, now Drew's trying to send me a message. Fucking Drew. Sabotages the whole damn stream. Now it's trying to DM me. I guess try and put the wall set files back and see if that fixes things. ... Otherwise, acting like it's my fault. Otherwise, may have to uninstall and reinstall the game. Drew, I will come kick the shit out of you right now. You won't make it to dinner. Where's my Red Dead Redemption 2? Like, whenever someone ... dots me, I kind of think like... you little prick. Don't fucking ... dot me. You don't put a period at all when you're speaking to me. Oh god, then you gotta go through the whole bullshit with Rockstar. You gotta choose like every damn taxi 800 times. You know, these assholes, they make you do this shit, but then you get an email saying somebody hacked into your account. And it's like, you assholes make me go through like 800 different CAPTCHA verifications, but you let some hacker just how? We have to ... Drew. Holly said, oops, I ... in all my typing. And let's get rid of this pansy ass Planet Coaster music. I am not in the mood for that right now. And let's get in here and try to kill some people. I play Red Dead Redemption with a Xbox controller. ... Where did we die last? I wonder if they're still going to pop us up in the swamp. Surely we died in the swamp last before we backed. Remember? We backed out and then we went back into Planet Zoo. Hey, Drew. What are you doing, Drew? What did you have for dinner, Drew? It makes a waterfall. Nah, sometimes you got to switch over to the old Xbox controller. I play Microsoft Flight Simulator with an Xbox controller. Leaf, you've got to keep that mug for all time. For all time. Whoa, there's a skull beside me. You got to keep that mug for all time. Like your family, you'll be laying there and they'll be like, what's this mug? Leaf will be like, don't get rid of that. That was from Estan. Then Leaf's like great-great-grandkids just toss it in the trash. Papa doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Get rid of that mug. Can you all hear that very well? Can you hear the pitter-patter? My internet died. I came back to a different game. Sorry, Bold. You know us. We're just kind of winging it here since Drew fucked me. But, you know. We'll make it. We'll make it. I'll be swearing my t-shirt, but I'll be wearing my t-shirt every stream. It could be a problem, though. William, damn it. I named my horse Darling because it told me it was a female. We got out and Arthur goes, good boy. Last time we were in here, we come across the little creepy tiny church, remember? That Mama Ortega and them thought was cute, but I thought was kind of creepy. Hey, I'm a game dolphin. I've given you all the full spectrum. We had a little bit of Planet Zoo. We had a little bit of Jurassic World. We had... Uh-oh. What's eating this fella? Take the stranger to the saint... should we have done this? Come on, feller. He's beat up. Yes, thank you, Silver Fox. I was about to ask you that. Denny. Saint Denny. Good call, good call. This guy looks like he tried to climb in a sleeping bag with a cougar or something. Oh. Excuse us. You mind if I stop and get a haircut real quick? Just kidding. Well, Primal, I'm gonna say my guy is not completely good. We've done some things that we won't mention. What are you looking at, lady? Get on out here. Prescriptions. Carefully prepared. Can we go in right here? Oh, good God. Watch this guy be a vet. Yeah, see, Primal, I'm pretty low. I kind of do. Is it low for you? It's low for me too. Huh. Yeah, he's sawing his arm off. His little nub. Look at the people still going by on the street out there. Well, that was interesting. Look, my horse is just standing in front of these guys' face. Excuse me, fellas. My horse is rude. Look, it's crazy. They recognize when you have a gun out. Anybody have anything to say? Le Lion? Should... New profile pic. Who dis? Can you take the arm and wield it as a weapon? Oh yeah, Leaf, you would waste hours and hours of your life in this. Watch out! But I already waste time. That's a pretty horse. Out here all alone. That's a big fella. Maybe we'll just take you for a quick spin. Is that guy trying to tell on me? He's shooting back. Does no one have a regular horse around here for me to steal? They've all got wagons. Yeah, he's getting away. He's going to tell on me for sure. Look at him. Running to town like a little snitch. That him? Don't you go tell. We need a lawman over here. All right, I need a horse fast. One of y'all got a horse? Take off on one of these cows. We actually got away. Ah, there's my horse. Let's go, girl. Was that original horse I was going to steal? See ya, Primal. No, you didn't miss anything, Leaf, because there wasn't much of a PZ stream today. I can't get the zoo to load. I downloaded a wall set mod, and that is a pretty horse too. All right, this guy's being kind of rude. And there goes his horse. I was just admiring your horse, asshole. But let's see what you got in the box. Can I get in that box? Maybe not. I will take your little hat. Looking all rustic. Savannah has been apparently playing the crap out of some Red Dead lately. Probably waiting on P-Blade to finish Sienna. Well, I thought the water was a little deeper than that. Clean my horse. That's a good girl. And let's... There we go. Of course, I clean her. Now we're going to get rained on. There's a snapping turtle. We need some of these walking around the swamp. Isn't that cool? They're like little dinosaurs that are still around. Look at the little trail he's making. Ah! Chunky boy. Oh, sure, Silver Fox, if you've got a mic and want to jump in. Heather said, don't hurt the animals, please. I just heard a voice. What are these idiots doing? Oh shit! They've stolen this box and they're trying to break into it. Not letting me select the safe. Oh yeah, Silver Fox, I just send me a message. Yeah, or I can hold on a minute. Let's see. Yeah, if we can't get it set up this time, Silver Fox, we'll get you in with me and Drew. Let you chat. Maybe in the zoo. That'd be fun. Sumi said, "Oh, hope the save file isn't corrupt." I think it's something on my end because Drew and Bold both got in, but I downloaded a wall mod and now I can't get in. Oh no! With this computer, when you put on Red Dead, the fans kick on big time. Did that guy just say, "Go on, get"? He must be from the swamp. Ooh, race car got the phone call. Nice. Look at that tree. Trail trees. Interesting. Still don't know why the sound's so low right now. Like, it's not just to you all. It's low in my headphones too. Well, this would be cool in a zoo, wouldn't it? Like this rustic. Like, look at this, like, ravine here and the bridge. Hold on. Dun-dun-dun. Let me see here. What's your username, Silver Fox? I'll see if I can find you. 2457. Let's see. Sure, Heather, what's, I can friend you. What's yours on there? Or you can DM me on Twitter if you want. See you, Level Wolf.
Hello?
All right, we got you. Silver Fox is here. Let us know
Hey,
if you
guys.
can hear him. Can you hear the Silver Fox? I'm picking him up loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Can you all hear Silver Fox?
Oh, there's such a delay.
Yep. They can hear you. Let's get out of these dark, creepy woods.
Is that better?
Yep. You are in Bold's ear holes.
All right, so I have to mute the YouTube.
Yes, yeah, you'll have to do that, or it'll just bug the crap out of you because you'll be hearing yourself every 8-10 seconds.
Drew crossed with Dream. Nice. What's up, guys?
Yes, just Silver Fox's voice is like Drew if Drew's dad wasn't his own uncle.
It's very sweet of you to say.
Yeah, wasn't it nice for Drew to like screw me and then totally just back out on us? Like we haven't heard from him in an hour.
Oh, at least an hour. I feel like this was his like diabolic plan.
Yes.
Very clever. Hi, Leaf. How's it going?
Now, Heather, sometimes with the wolves, we have to shoot.
I love this, though. This is awesome. Like, the community has been fantastic. And even though things didn't go as planned tonight, I love that everyone's really embraced first JWE and now with Red Dead. And
I know, they stuck around with us, didn't they? I thought we were going to lose a bunch of them.
yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. We had our one little weird issue, but I don't even really know that guy very much, but that was creepy of him to be that upset.
Yeah. Some people take things too seriously on YouTube, and honestly, it's just fun to be part of this. And hey, Nick, what's up?
No, basically, Nick, Drew sabotaged us.
Pure Sabo.
And now Silver Fox and I are kind of lost in the woods. Who are these two inbreds?
Down a creek.
Ow!
Down a creek.
What the?
For Drew's response to this. Lone Ranger, yes.
Losers. Beyond Wolf Civil War confirmed.
Hey, Savannah.
Yeah, Drew's probably watching right now.
So, Sumi, I would tell Drew if he's watching to just watch out, you know? I feel like Stan's going to come back with the Sabo next.
Drew was like, nice stream you have there. Be a shame if someone ruined it then left.
So true. It's actually it was really funny to see Drew on webcam, not because he looks funny, but because like putting a face to someone is always very interesting. But it was obviously, of course, nice to see.
I've always said I think he looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yes. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Especially with his glasses on. Let me see. Here, I'll see if I can find you. I'll find you all a picture of him, and you'll never be able to get this picture of. Every time you see Drew, you'll think of him after this. Hold on.
I'm not sure what Drew really looks like. Maybe you guys in the comments can let us know what you think Drew looks like. Seems like a very pleasant man.
Basically, if I can find a picture with Dale Earnhardt Jr. with glasses on, you will see Drew.
Seth Rogen, okay. I'm not really into Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I can see that. I see Dale Jr. more.
Here in Canada, we don't really do NASCAR.
Oh my God. I found one that looks just like Drew, almost. Hold on.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
This is like Drew sitting at his computer. Probably eating. He's probably eating dinner at his computer listening to all this, and he's just afraid to message back now because he screwed us all.
Screwed us real hard.
Hey everybody. Beyond Drew TV here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to...
Yes.
That is Dale Jr. or Drew. I'm not sure. Holly said, yep.
Yeah.
Drew is Dale Jr., so...
That is it right there. That's the money shot.
I told you all. Everybody kept saying Seth Rogen. I'm like, no. He looks like a little Dale Jr.
And the glasses even match.
Yeah. Drew, if he was a better person. Yep. No, Silver Fox, though, I'll have to have you on. I'll have to have you on some Planet Zoo, like some... acceptable Planet Zoo streaming soon.
Yeah, whenever. I'm just happy to come on and keep you company. I love talking and seeing the comments.
Yeah, and you can you can help me run the chat a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to get Heather on, but I feel like she prefers the chat.
Yeah.
Right, Heather?
Heather's more of our behind the scenes person, isn't she?
It's true, although I've been told, or rather I've told her, that we're going to start a podcast called The Mod Squad, starting 2022.
There you go. No, he just sounds like Seth Rogen. Oh, okay.
Bold, I saw what you said. Does it sound different from how I speak to how I type? Oh, Heather does have a microphone. Good.
She does have a microphone. Okay. We'll have to get her in here eventually.
Eventually. There's clearly a lineup now. I feel like race car might be next. Clearly P-Blade has to get on because, you know, of everything we talk about him behind his back and to his back.
I think we've run up on like Bold's family farm here.
Oh, when I picture Bolt's farm, I picture way more luxurious. I don't know why. I sound Western? I am definitely not Western. But thank you.
Bold said it does. I don't know why. It's not how I read it in my mind.
That's okay. I feel like I type very, maybe legally. It's just habit, but I don't know. I guess hours I'm not being nearly as professional, but you know, whatever.
No, you've got a good podcast YouTube voice.
Oh, thank you. I was doing my hockey podcast today earlier. So like race car I know and Seabrits, they like the hockey stuff, but so I have like my my blue microphone here. It makes me sound pretty cool.
Yep.
Silver Fox is like when Captain America is in an Iron Man movie. Okay, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh my God! Someone's shooting a deer. Oh God.
Well, he headbutted me, kind of right in the middle of that. So, hey.
So I had played Red Dead when it first came out, and the game is truly amazing. But a lot of this stuff I don't really remember.
Me neither. I played it a bunch when it first came out as well, but I just never really got to finish it. Like I just never really got around to finishing the story. Because, then Planet Zoo and all that happened, and, you know the rest. You kind of get enveloped into that, and that's kind of what everybody wants to see.
Oh, for sure. It's the idea that you're coming into this fully immersive game to do like recon and research, I think is such an amazing idea. And I feel like your community really appreciates that.
I know, it's fun to jump in, especially with like you said, the swamp sections where we're really trying to put this together in Planet Zoo. We've taken a lot from Red Dead. The original kind of concept meetings that I had with Drufus started with a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 talk.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. It's kind of like Harmony if the guys at Rockstar, try to put themselves in Planet Zoo, it would be Beyond Wolf. I don't know what you guys in the comments think, but that's what I think, and I would say that's a compliment to you both because you guys have done such a great job.
Thank you. I think
thank you, Sumi.
I think one of the head guys tried to come out here after us. So, wow, I hate to end a guy with such a nice beard. That sucked. Ah! Look at that
beard. Oh my God.
Is there anywhere fun we can drop him off? What about this bridge?
I would love to see if you could put it by those train tracks and see if a train would go by and just demolish them. Thank you, Sumi. Yes, I try to enunciate very well.
Bold said, also, my farm is not luxurious. It's a hermit shack in the woods.
perhaps maybe it's just what I think of an Alberta farm, and I know a lot of this community is not Canadian, but I think like an open sort of area that's like well manicured and landscaped, like on the backdrop of these amazing mountains, the Rockies. That's how I picture it, Bold. But again, what I've seen of Alberta is just really on videos and I guess pictures on the internet. I've never actually been in Alberta before, but I heard it's a beautiful place.
You know, Silver Fox, this would have been more fun if we would have tied him up and drowned him over there. I didn't even... hey, look! Do we have like a makeshift beaver dam over here? Or is that just...
Yeah, no, I think...
that is like a beaver dam.
Yeah, let's take out our pictures. Let's take out our notepad and take some notes on this. It looks like it's a broken beaver dam. Very cool, though.
Yes.
Good eye.
Look, there's one down there in the water.
Ah.
Huh. Lion Rider has actually given us beavers now.
I'm still waiting to see that damn beaver.
See, this is the area where there is a legendary beaver.
Oh. Hey, Mask.
Wait, this isn't a zoo, or is it? Yeah, Mast, your dump basically, it bricked my zoo. So I don't know if we'll ever be able to get back in it. So now we're just walking across the beaver dam in Red Dead.
In fairness, it might have been Nick, but, I mean, he was trying to help.
There's some little ducks. See, that's what I was saying, Silver Fox. Wouldn't it be cool if we just had some more ambient type of life in Planet Zoo? Like ducks and squirrels and, you know, just some more life to it than what we're trying to put in.
I kind of hope that at some point Planet Zoo will get there, maybe with the help of modders whenever, you know, Frontier sort of done, wipe their hands of it, sort of like a TMNK or TMTK. But honestly, I think it's harder to do small animals like a squirrel, although I would hope that we would get to a place where we got beavers and we got the meerkats, which I know people are really excited about. I do hope we get smaller animals. If that comes, crossing my fingers.
Yep. Bold said, legendary beaver is my porn name.
I will say, Bolt has a very good sense of humor. A lot of people in your community have a very good sense of humor. Bolt is one of them.
I know, you kind of have to around here, don't you? We couldn't just all be a bunch of stick in the muds, like just casual, non-humored streaming. I like watching Raptor's streams, but they're really dry. Like, have you ever seen Raptor? He like wears the glasses while he streams. It's a good stream, but it's dry. There's not a lot of like charisma to his streams. Oh no, Mast! That's what I did was I may have installed these two new mods in the wrong place, so I may have kind of bricked it myself, but we should get it back tomorrow. Because Drew and Bold can still get into the zoo, and I can't. And the only thing I did different was I installed these two wall mods. So I may have to go in and place the original files back in there, the backups, and try to go in. But we'll get me back in, because it's not like nobody. It's not like an Eben situation and Mike where nobody can load it back up. It's just me. I just had some issues. I tried to add some stuff right before the stream and we didn't have time to test it. But yes, Silver Fox, we have us a bona fide under construction beaver dam. I'm going to have to, like you said, remember this. Because obviously we're going to need, however we do it, I'm going to have to make the illusion like the top of the water is higher than the lower part.
True.
And then we can do like Lion Rider just said, verify the game integrity. Then I can just go back in and maybe try it with Lion Rider, like actually watching me making sure I'm putting everything in the right place, and see if I can go back. Because Drew told me the reason we did it is Drew said if I don't use those new walls that Lion Riders came up with, what he did today was going to look like shit. So he said, you've got to get these mods put in or my build won't look right. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So we'll get back in and get it fixed.
It's awesome that I Am Lion Rider so involved in Beyond Wolf, but also that he's he's able to not only do these mods for you guys, but basically run tech support.
Yeah, Drew messaged him today about those walls, and Drew's like, hey, is there any way you could change out the Australia wall that we never use for this, like this wooden wall? And he did it in like 8 seconds. He's like, sure, no problem.
Yeah, I Am Lion Rider seems very talented with all of this development modding stuff. So great on him for getting into that niche of a niche of a niche.
Yeah. So yes, basically, Mast, it is Drew's fault. He basically installed it, left me, and then left us just kind of hanging in the chat. We didn't know what to do. We were basically just flailing our arms, hoping the map would come up, and it never did. So we skipped over to Jurassic World Evolution for like 8 minutes. And then we skipped over to Red Dead. And then Silver Fox joined me.
Right here with you guys. There's a lot of blame Drew. Guys, it's not Drew's fault, okay? It's just the way that he is.
He can't help it. It's Drew.
Yeah, Sumi, Best in Slot does some good work with the JWE stuff. I believe he was like looking at modding recently or something.
Yeah, he's those guys the guys that Lion Rider knows and that he's kind of worked with are like hot and heavy on Jurassic World Evolution mods right now. They had like a breakthrough like a week ago, and they're just going crazy now. Dinner time for Savannah Banana. See
Bye,
you later,
Savannah.
buddy. See you later.
Always Drew's fault, yes.
I like that 8 minutes is a standard of time now.
It is. It's S Daddy standard time. Bold. Get on those t-shirts.
Seriously, we'll do like another 8 minutes and I'll let you all go. And I'm going to try to dig in and discover what I have done to not be able to get into the swamp. But don't forget, Drew goes back to streaming tomorrow for 2 days. So Drew will stream Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll get in and see if I can get back in tomorrow evening and get back in the zoo. Honestly, I'd love to try to get you guys to interview Jesse and or Hendrix on Take Two at some point. We still have to interview you, Silver Fox.
Yes. I have a lot to say with a little time to say it. Honestly, though,
we can say a lot in an hour.
Yeah, no, for sure, and that you keep it to an hour, I think, is good. It captures the attention of the community, but like doesn't leave people sort of fiddling their thumbs. We're not. I thought the idea was amazing, and I'm pretty sure I was just searching like next DLC from Planet Zoo, and Take Two came up.
That's how you found us.
And of course, I love the speculation. I know that the community loves the speculation as well.
Oh yeah, and here in another month or two, I'd say we'll give it a month. It'll be time to really start diving in again and seeing what everybody thinks. You want to give the people speculation in doses. You don't want it to just that's your whole thing every video, because then people are like, it's like, okay, how many times is S-Dan going to cry wolf here? How many times is S-Dan going to cry birds? So, it's moderation.
Yeah, I think your community really appreciates the I would say it's done always with the pinch of salt. So it's like there's room to be not experimental, but there's room to to think about it, to be out of the box a little bit, and I think people appreciate that. I know Bold appreciates that.
Oh yeah, Bold, Holly, Sumi, they all love it when we jump in and do those little speculative videos.
Sumi's still trying to get the mail working. I love that name, by the way. I try to do my best and give you guys good suggestions, but that Zumi mail, that was a thing of beauty.
Yep, that was a good one.
There's a lot of salt on take 2. Yes, that's true. I'm Lion Rider. That's very true. Ton of salt. It's not just regular salt, though. It's not kosher salt. We're talking about Himalayan pink salt.
My take, we get what we get. It takes time and a lot of work to do the animation for PZ. Technically true. But how you present that work leading up to showing your work is, I think, what Drew has the biggest beef with, more so than not. It's the Drew always just brings up the communication side of it. It's like, we completely understand this stuff takes time, but don't leave us in the dark for 90 days, 120 days while you're creating the magic. Like, let us in on it a little bit, or, because, Drew always mentioned it's like it's dead. Then it's like, blam, 2 days before release, here, this is coming, swimming here. And it's like, there's no time to really get hyped and prepared. It's just like, it's plopped into our laps 72 hours before it, happens.
Yeah, and Estan, let me ask you, were you surprised at all as to how the hype started and then ended so quickly after the aquatic pack was announced? I'm just totally curious.
Well, we thought that was going to last longer. I think a lot of us were surprised because we know that DLCs die pretty quick, but we weren't expecting the aquatic pack DLC to kind of lose its luster that quick. I mean, it died off quick. I think a lot quicker than a lot of us were. We were giving it a lot more staying power, I think, than it really had. It's just the numbers they drop so quick nowadays.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate when they only give us so many animals, and nothing against Frontier. They're working during COVID and all that stuff, and we've discussed it kind of to death, but I know we love to discuss it, but it just seems very interesting that amongst this new DLC that sort of lost steam, Beyond Wolf has picked up a tremendous amount of steam.
Yeah, we have, and that's what I was telling you guys a couple streams ago. It has, it just happened at the perfect time, didn't it? It was like Beyond Wolf happened right when it was supposed to. We couldn't have, and it kind of just accidentally happened. We just were gonna start a new zoo, and it just happened. We pivoted from the Pacific Northwest, and Beyond Wolf was born. So that was just incredibly creepy good timing on our part. I think it doesn't always happen like that.
Yeah, no, it's not only amazing timing, but sort of how one thing leads to another. The main road leads to this bridge, which leads to this amazing TAF crazy tree, then to this treehouse structure, and then to the dump, and to all of those sort of riverside houses, which I still want real estate for, by the way. We got to find a real estate agent. But just how everything one to the next to the next, amazing.
Yes, we are not hitting duds with that park yet, are we? Every idea is popping.
Yeah, and I think you have the community behind you. Just look, I'm Lion Rider is super eager to help, which I know you guys appreciate, and his creations are so inventive and so cute. That raccoon that I saw today on his stream was adorable, and Bold with the signs that are amazing. Just incredible work by the community, and of course you guys leading the projects. Yep,
and it just the one thing that Drew and I say too about this is it's happening so organically. It's like nothing about Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve seems forced. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not building for the sake of content with Beyond Wolf. It is just happening naturally. And that is rare. I mean, I know a lot of you guys aren't necessarily YouTubers, but you get into the almost like it just ends up happening where you're building for the sake of getting a video out and not because you're having fun anymore. You understand? It's like it's different with Beyond Wolf. We're not. And see, you could. I mean, I put out one video, and Drew has not put out any videos. So it's definitely just been a streaming, community-driven type build. Whereas we're not pumping out like 2 or 3 videos a week, or it's really kind of been an intimate type of project with you guys too. You've basically had to tune into the streams to really be a part of it. And that's interesting too, that neither of us have ever done before.
Yeah, and it's really amazing the tie-in with your D&D stuff going on, about how you have this like little community within the community of D&D, and it sort of translates into some of the stuff that you do and some of the comments, which are all very funny. So that's great. Like the timing's like super perfect. It seems like very like inspirational and also organic, how really everything has taken shape lately. So good on you guys.
Yeah, and just like Lion Rider said, the only thing that I regret is not starting streaming like a year ago. Like, this is so much more fun than creating like a 13 or 14 minute video and not having your all's feedback. There, you may get 17, 20 comments, maybe. And there's just, the engagement is just not there with videos like it is the streaming. And that, like I said, I've told Drew, I said, my biggest regret is us not doing this, starting this years ago. So
yeah, I fully agree.
This has been fun. I 100% look more forward to streaming with you guys now than making regular videos.
Yeah, and you know what? If you miss the stream, there's a lot of good content for you to, sit on the couch or, eat your meal and sort of catch up. I think it's a great idea.
Yep. Sumi said, truthfully, with the pre-recorded videos, sometimes I just skip through them. I mean, I like the pre-recorded videos because I love recording cinematics. That's like my favorite part of like doing actual videos. It's not the talking part. It's just I love doing the cinematics. And it's hard to explain how much more fun the streaming aspect of this is over making videos. But at the same time though, Silver Fox, I do get a lot of messages throughout the week of regular video people that don't have time to really sit here and watch these 3-hour streams. So that kind of stinks too. It's kind of in the back of your head, like you're letting those guys down by like not putting out a video. But that's why Drew and I, at least once or twice a week, we try to drop a video.
For sure. I think there's like sort of a happy middle ground. But honestly though, I think the streaming has been really beneficial to people like myself, who sort of have jumped in especially with COVID going on, and there's not much to do, but you guys are super fun, and the community is, super engaged and also like very pleasant and very positive and, all together wonderful.
I know, it's, you and I, we don't have to jump on people very often, do we? Like, we have our regular core group of 20 to 30 people, and they just look forward to these every other evening, don't they?
Yeah, I would say, assuming that people know that the stream is going on, yes. It's just sometimes the notifications do not work.
Yeah, but I need to get better at remembering to give people heads up, like out there on Twitter and all that, and before it, like as these start, because you absolutely cannot rely on YouTube notifications. Hey, there's Gek Gaming. Oh, Gek is here. I look away for a second and S-Stan's stealing up. I would love to stream instead of videos, but I just have such a hard time staying focused, and I don't have those long swaths of time. Bold said, it's a highlight of my day a lot of days. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of disappointed I couldn't see what the park was going to look like at the end of tonight. My notifications have not been working at all. Yep.
Bold, I fully agree. I look forward to these as well.
I would love to stream, but S-Dan got to experience my internet last night. Yeah, Bold may have to wait until they get some like fiber out her way, or because she was having a little bit of issues connecting with me last night. But once she did get connected, it was fine. So maybe she would just have to just kind of judge it and get on a good day, a good hour. Because once she did connect, it was fine.
Bold, I want to ask who your internet provider is, because I know of them being in Canada, but maybe don't say. Honestly, Bold, like, what is going on up in Alberta?
She said, just go sit at my friend's house in the city and stream. Yeah, just tell her you need to borrow her internet for an hour or two.
My question is, where's Heather? Is she sleeping? Or does she just think I'm going to monitor the chat and talk at the same time? Like, where is Heather right now?
Oh, Heather sent me a friend request on
oh, did she?
On Discord. Hold on, Heather.
She's trying to get on the call as well.
There we go.
Holly, I'm rural has satellite internet. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Though y'all could use a laugh. She's lurking. We have TELUS internet, and it like never works.
Yeah, Bold, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I get it. Totally get it.
Ask her for a wheelbarrow's full of internet.
Holly, I saw your comment about the Voodoo Hut. Lion Rider did make a Voodoo Hut of some kind. He showcased on one of his streams. It looks really cool. I don't know if the guys are going to put it in, but the guys have definitely not forgotten about you. Do not worry about that.
Let's real quick, just for shits and giggles, let me re-verify the integrity of Planet Zoo, and we will see if that kind of clears up me not. We'll see if we can get into the new file real quick before I let you guys go.
I feel like now everyone's been really teased. I feel like there's a lot of anticipation. The hype train is a real thing, and I feel like people would love to see it. No one's being too needy on the chat so that I can see at least, but if we could see it, that would be awesome, right guys?
Yep, let's just try it. I'm about 42%, 45%, because like I said, I will have to go back in and probably have Lion Rider help me. We'll have to get the alligators back in, and maybe I'll have Lion Rider. Me and him will just have a session where we do the beavers and the alligators and the cranes. He's working on the 12 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. So that was probably my mods. So that will be that. Okay, hold on 1 second, Silver Fox. We're going to try to go back in here.
Guys, fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, who the heck is Sean? You meant S-Dan. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, Claire's when something on her phone, she always calls me Sean. It never comes through as S-Dan.
So true. So true. That makes so much sense.
Okay, so
Harry Scott, yes. Harry, I really hope that you get TAF certified on Urban Dictionary. That's hilarious, an idea, and I hope it works at some point.
Remember a couple days ago when Drew's stream we had 2 Harry Scotts?
I think so.
There were 2
I feel
Harry
like
Scotts in the stream at the same time. It kind of creeped
Maybe
Harry out.
maybe Harry Scott's a very popular name. I don't know. By the way, that baseball diamond totally reminded me of Hook when they play baseball.
Yes, that is exactly what Drew was wanting to go for.
Yeah, cool idea.
The only thing about this is now, if this lets us in, Lion Rider's trash will not be there, and Drew's wall sets will not be here either. I don't believe. Well,
Yeah, we're trying again. Fingers crossed.
Lion Rider's trash will be here, but Drew's wall pieces will not.
Yes, Harry. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you. for
Did
that.
Drew
I'm
ever
sure-
get to 4,000? Surely
I
by
think-
now.
I think he was 2 away, and then YouTube started messing with him, and then people started congratulating him, and he's like, "I'm 2 away."
Oh.
Very awkward, but very funny.
Oh no, Geck tweeted me. He thought we were ignoring him. I did not see it, Geck. We do not ignore you.
Sorry, Gek. It's really hard to keep up with the chat, but we appreciate you.
That was so
Yeah.
stinking cool today, though, when Leaf and all them and Heather started texting me their pictures of their merch that came into them. That is like surreal. Hey, we're in.
That's awesome. Are we?
Yep, you should see it in a moment.
Oh yeah, we're in. We're in. Yes. Oh wow.
So see, all of this will not look like this when Lion Rider gets me the file. But Drew, this is Drew's kind of work in progress baseball stadium, and the story he was telling me was like the baseball teams are each going to have their own bars, like their own pubs that they go back to when the games are over.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, damn it, guys! I know I didn't have time tonight to really get in. I got to take off here in a minute, not 8 minutes, but I got to get in here and actually tomorrow build Mask's actual shop. So, yes.
Sign is awesome. Yes, Sumi. Sign is awesome.
Look, Silver Fox. Now that I don't have the mods, the panda statues are up in the tree. Because that's what we traded out for the eagle.
Oh my god, the evil panda. Oh my god.
The evil pandas are back.
Who needs a building? I want a baseball team. So true. Oh my god.
Basic Builder. Oh, we could do that. Basic Builder wants a baseball team.
You know it's an evil swamp or a dark swamp when the pandas are back, right, guys?
The basic baseballers. Oh, Holly, did we get to show you this? Look at this foliage work I did for Drew. Like right at the end of the weekend. Kind of like he's got his massive tree here, and he left all this blank for me. And oh, there's another one. He's like surveying his domain with a stick up his butt.
Awesome.
Yes, I'll tell Drew that we have to name one. We'll do the basic builder dugout too. Drew will have to name one of the teams after basic builder. Silver Fox, what did you think when you saw Drew's mine? Wasn't that cool?
Honestly, I was like, my breath was taken away when you showed me sort of what was lurking behind the tree. You're like, oh, let's take a look. And I'm like, okay, it can only be like so much stuff, right? But he fit a ton in there.
Yep. But yeah, so this is definitely coming along. I'm glad we're back in here. That was a little nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got it back. Gotta get Line Rider to provide some troubleshooting and tech support, but he seems up for it.
Yep.
Love Bold's building. Oh my god, she got the best building.
You know, Bold, I think she did. She just lucked out and ended up being first. And like I said a couple nights ago, it was one of those things where I really had to nail this to like hook you all. Like I had to, Bold's building had to be on point because it was going to set the precedent of the rest of, are these guys going to be into this swamp build or not? And I think when you all saw this and you were like taken in by it, you're like, okay, I'm in. I'm fucking in. Let's do some swamp. And if I wouldn't have been able to pull this out, I don't know if the trajectory would have happened like it did with this swamp build. This first build, it had to capture people. And we just went crazy on this first little strip.
Stan, I see a little path to the right. Is that new? To the right of Bolt. Is that new?
Oh yeah, I put that in like maybe a few days ago. Well, maybe a few days ago. This is kind of just toying around with some abandoned overwater paths. And that's kind of what I was trying. That's kind of like a little prototype. So, Silver Fox, did you end up liking my little row of houses here? I loved it. That is from Michelle's workshop. This middle one with the Spanish tile. The other three are my builds.
I think most of the community could agree that the building that's sort of in construction, that's like, being developed, I think everyone kind of likes that the best. The one on the left.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just something a little Red Dead about it, sort of like it's kind of like it's loading.
Yeah, but, and
awesome.
you don't see this a lot in Planet Zoo. Like you see finished buildings. So for us to put this, I have not seen this a lot. You don't see, and I love that aspect of this. Like some stuff is like still under construction or perpetually under construction. That is just, it's so jarring. And I think that's why it did so well on Reddit too, because you just don't see it. You got to have some under construction spots. And, I put the little fence out here to like, keep the animals and stuff out of the construction area.
I fully agree. It looks, just the idea looks amazing. It'd be really funny if like a family of raccoons were living in that house, by the way.
Yeah. And you know what else I love this area for? Bold sign. Like, I don't know what made me want to put that there, but I just thought, like, at the entrance area, right past the drawbridge, I thought it looked perfect.
I don't know how she does it in such detail, but she's like amazing with those signed creations. Just wonderful work, Bold, by the way.
Yeah, and she does it so quick. Like, these ideas just pop into her head, and she sends them to us midstream.
Yeah. Oh, look who it is. P-Blade in the house.
Hey, yo. Our Insomniac, P-Blade. It's like probably 2:23 a.m. where he's at. Oh, but you know what? Lion Rider did us an awesome sign, too. Lion Rider awesome. And Bold are like our sign masters.
You know what, Estan? Just quickly... one of the things that I love about your streams is not only that you give credit to like people whose blueprints you grab off the workshop, but who may not necessarily be a streamer or be like a YouTube creator or a big YouTube creator, and yet you're putting their stuff in there and you're giving them credit. I think that's so wonderful of both you and Drew that do that, but also just the community sort of embracing each other, even though someone may not like with themselves having their own platform. I think that's awesome.
Oh, thank you, man. I love that too. You guys wouldn't believe, like, I'll put like sometimes, and they could be lurkers because I'll put this stuff on the stream and I'll get like a DM on Twitter or Instagram like the next day. Like I'll wake up and the next morning and it'll be one of them. And one of them will say, oh, it'll be like in all caps, oh my God, you showed my blueprint on stream. And it's like a bunch of little crying faces, and they just like love it. Like they are floored that Drew and I would pick their blueprints, but there's awesome blueprints out there. Like we are not bashful on pulling in blueprints at all. And it's just so cool when the actual creators get to see it and then they reach out to us in private or whatever, and they're like, I was floored. Like I showed my boyfriend or whatever. Like we couldn't believe it. Or my son, I showed him that you all used my stream on YouTube, and he threw a fit. And so that is really, really cool when we get those type of messages.
Yeah, no, it's great as like a platform to show them off, and whether it's like this or whether it's Sienna, for example, it's just like great that like you give credit where credit is due, but also it's just that there's like so many wonderful and creative and inventive builders out there.
There's so many unknown. And that's what I like too. Even like if it's a small Planet Zoo creator, and it's kind of like it's weird for me to comment, because normally you get you get like I don't want to take attention away from their build. And when, like if I comment or something and the creator will comment back like, oh my God, I watch all your stuff. I can't believe you're here. And I'm just thinking like, dude, don't downgrade yourself like that. I'm here because you're awesome. Like I'm watching this. I am consuming your content. Like, yes, it's not, you don't take it like that. I'm here because you're awesome. And so that's always a little weird when it's like me coming in to comment on a small stream or a smaller creator stuff, and they're like, oh my God, S. Dan Wolf. And I'm just like, no, I am here for you.
Very sweet. And Holly, don't worry about it. Like, do what you can, and everyone gets better. Hey, Gek, I see you there. I see you.
Gek Gaming? Yeah, and Bold said, that was me staring at my TV like a child when you were in my zoo. That was a fun freaking zoo. And awesome. I want to get into what she's doing like now even more, because Bold has like taken on an imagination like fantasy switch like in the last couple weeks. And it's like her brain has unleashed itself on fantasy concepts and not what she's used to presenting to us. Like Bold comes from like the realism world, the bro nation, but she is really, really interesting me these last couple weeks with what she's pulling out of her hat.
You are the hype train, my man. You really hype stuff up. I love it. It's great to hear. It's super positive, and I'm excited to see what Bold's coming up with. Hopefully, we'll see it at some point soon. Right, Bold?
Oh yeah, she's been teasing a little bit on Twitter and Instagram. But she's not ready. She's not done a full on like just video. Here you go yet. You can get into the zoo anytime you want. Do it now, right now. Drop everything in your life. Hey, don't tempt me. We will. Hey, I know I said I was going to get out of here like 30 minutes ago, but I guess I really will let you guys go. And you know what we can do, though? We can get into Bold Zoo some night this week. Let's just plan on that. Maybe at the beginning of one of my streams. We will, maybe tomorrow night, let's jump into Bold. Even if you want to come on with me, Silver Fox, if you're around when we get started, let's jump in and look at what she's working on now, and then we will get back into building Mask's actual building.
I would be honored to jump on with you. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, Sumi, and we are still doing trimmers on Saturday. And Miss Queen said if any of you guys have stars right now, it's free. If you don't have stars, it's not on Netflix right now. I don't see it on anything else. What Drew and I are going to do is I'm going to rent it from YouTube, and he said he was too. It's like $2.99, I think. And like we said, we'll do a countdown, and everybody can hit play at the same time, and then we'll start watching. So our first Saturday night watch party, get your popcorn, get your jammies, 7 p.m., we're going to start on Drew's channel with Tremors, and we may go over to my channel the next week, and we may start Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
So we might start with the Fellowship and do like the older 3, and then move on to something else. But Drew was really kind of wanting to nerd out on some Lord of the Rings here in a week or two. So
Stan, just a quick idea. I just had to purchase a Zoom account. So if people wanted to, I could stream the movie on Zoom, and then someone could put that on, like Drew could put that, then all of us on the Zoom call together on his stream.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, the only thing he'll have, and then we could still hear and talk to each other, but we just can't actually play the movie on YouTube or the audio of it. Well, I mean, we could, but Drew would all get it'd get demonetized. But
yeah.
So that's what Star Wars Theory does. There's no audio, there's no visual. Of course, you see he puts a picture up on the screen, and then everybody just hangs out with him, and we watch it together. So Bolt said, like Lord of the Rings. Holly said, I am a Lord of the Rings nut. Oh my God, I realized Earl said, I will be there. If I'm not there, I'm there in spirit. As long as there's Wi-Fi, every time you feel the wind blow or hear the leaves rustle, I am there. Thank you, Earl. Gex says, I honestly don't like Lord of the Rings, and I'm not much interested in Star Wars. Prepares for death. Bold said, oh my God, I realized when I seen a meme the other day that in Fellowship of the Ring, Legolas says to Frodo, you have my bow. And then he never speaks to him again the whole trilogy. That's true. Because even when Gandalf falls and they go out and Aragorn's like, Legolas, prepare them. He still never says anything to Frodo, does he? He's like, get up, buddy. It's okay. That's interesting. See, that's what I'm saying, Silver Fox. That's what's going to be so cool, to be able to watch these people in chat or be on a Zoom call with them just while the movie's going on. Because you get those little tidbits of information you never put 2 and 2 together for.
Oh, for sure. And Sumi, I would encourage you to try new things, Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, whatever it is, we're going to be together. It may not be so interesting at the beginning, but I'm sure Stan will hype it up and you'll learn to love it.
Yeah, and plus, like I said, think of it as like a mystery science theater type of deal. We're kind of just going to be hanging out. I mean, we don't want to talk to you through the whole movie, but we're there to kind of like, it's 90s horror, so we're going to be picking on it, and Drew and I are going to be fangirling on it hard. Like, we found out that that's like both of our favorite movies, and Drew's like, did we just become best friends? So, but anyways, yeah, guys, I will let you all go. Big thanks to Silver Fox for stopping by and hanging out with me. We'll hopefully get you back on tomorrow, and we will go into Bold's adventure first, and then we will come back over here and start on Masked Delayed Building. And then plus, remember, Drew's going to stream and work on this tomorrow as well. So, we'll be doing the things and having the funs.
Guys, plan your schedules accordingly. This is going to be huge.
It's going to be fun. So anyways, guys, we will catch you all tomorrow. I'll run the outro. Sorry about that weird-ass delay at the beginning. Like I said, blame Drew. Combat. We're going to definitely get the Jurassic Parks in the lineup. So yes, we will. I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow evening. And if not tomorrow evening, Silver Fox, we'll definitely hit it up on Thursday. I don't know. I'm about like 70% sure I'll be here in time, But if I'm not, I'm still held up at work, but we'll definitely be here Thursday. So just look out for my ping and we'll get this rolling.
Awesome. Thanks for having me on, S. Dan. I
Yep.
really appreciated this.
No problem, bud. We'll talk to you later.